In 2012, this F1 driver nearly bankrupted his team because he won so many races. This is Kimi the Iceman Räikkönen, and he has one of the most insane prodigy stories in F1 history. Kimi grew up in Finland with very little money. No rich dad, no fancy karting career. He didn't even race a proper car until he was nearly 20 years old, where most drivers have hundreds of races by then. In 2000, he raced Formula Renault, where he dominated, winning 7 of 10 races. That same year, he caught the eye of Peter Sauber, the boss of the Sauber F1 team. Kimi was so inexperienced, he didn't even qualify for a super license, which is needed for F1 drivers. But Sauber begged the FIA, and they gave Kimi a provincial license. Then at just 21 years old, Kimi finally made his Formula 1 debut. And in his very first race, he scored points. Fast forward to 2012, and this is where the story gets wild. Kimi returns to F1 after a 2-year break and signs with Lotus. They were a mid-pack team trying to punch above their weight. They offered Kimi a deal where he would get a bonus every time he scored a championship point, roughly $50,000 to $100,000 per point. They assumed he'd grab a few top 10s and call it a season. But Kimi went off. He scored 390 points over 2 seasons. And just like that, Lotus owed him nearly $20 million in bonuses alone. Money the team straight up did not have. At one point, he hadn't been paid all year. So at the very end of the 2013 season, he ended up skipping the last 2 races because they wouldn't pay him. 2 years later, Lotus ended up selling their team because they were so financially unstable. And to this day, Kimi has still not been paid out for all the points he scored when he was on Team Lotus.